for joining me. Today is Monday, so it's all about cross stitch. I'm still learning, so any suggestions and comments, leave them down below. So let's get into it. So I'm drinking my water today. I did put those stickers on. I know that's awful close. I don't want to go back out. It's Sunday for me, a little early afternoon. So I had my quota of coffee for sure. So we saw my friends today, and my friend Jamie, she's an avid cross stitcher, and she made me this needle minder. Oh my gosh, how adorable is that? So cute. I'm going to put on one of my projects today. There we go. And she doesn't like the needles I use, so she got me some 24, a set of 24. She said this is a really good brand. I could use it with my 14 or my 11 count, so I'm going to try that out. So thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it. So let me show you what I've been working on. So I finished these ones. If you watched my other video, I did some bumblebees. So I did the bird now. So there we go. They turned out pretty good, I'd say. Not bad at all. So if you watched my other video, this kit came with, I got this from Dollar Tree, and it came with plastic needles. I always try to use what came with the needle, with the package, the kit. My friend Jamie, the one that just gave me the needles, she's like, don't ever use a plastic needle. So with this one, I did use one of my cross stitch needles. They turned out really cute. I really like these ones. And I did a much better job than on the bees. So yeah, that was a pretty cute little project. Did not take long. Also did a little bit on this. So my friend Jamie, she has 25 whips on the go. Sorry, I just want to move my camera a bit so you see more of the table, not me. So I'm going to try to catch up to her. So I kitted up some stuff. So I have been working on this one. For whatever reason, I stopped mid stitch. So I did this in here, did a little bit of the mountain. I really like this. So this one was from 121 Stitch. 4 Seasons. I've done these two, but you can't see them because they're on the hoop here underneath. So I have this one, that one. I really like the pattern. The cloth is really nice. It's nicely done at the edges. The only thing is the threads. I really do not like the threads, but I do like this pattern. I'm going to keep chucking that away. So you watched my video. I got a couple of cross stitches from Temu, which I usually don't, but I decided to start them because I'll tell you why. I'll show you this one first. So there's the picture. That's the key. I have it on this frame here. It's not the best frame, but it does work. So there we go. Pretty much the whole picture, not completely. I can move this a little bit to get the edge here, I think, but it's not on straight, but there's not a lot left on the edges to go. It was a single stitch, so I'm hoping it doesn't fray. If it does, I'll just put some masking tape on it. I don't know how well the picture is going to turn out, but I thought I'd give it a go. I did do a little bit at the bottom here because I want to see what the threads are like. The threads are actually pretty nice. The stitches are laying nice and flat for the most part. The threads were nice. I actually liked it. So I'm going to work on this little project here. Put my needle like that. Jamie's going to have a heart attack when she sees that. I know. I don't want to put the needle minder on this one, though, but I do have my other one. I might put it on this one. So, yeah, I'm going to see how that goes. It came in this little bag with a zippy lock on it. I might change the bag. I have another one, but we'll see. So I'm going to pluck away at that one. So that's another one I kit up. Honestly, I kitted up these ones because I really don't like the threads from Painting Fairy and 121 Stitch. So that's mostly what the kits I have. I have a few Joy Sundays, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to check these Temu ones out and see what they're like. So anyway, so I kitted this one up too. So this one here, I don't think there's a picture of it. I'll show you a key. It's supposed to be you could turn them into bookmarks. So here's a picture. It's 14 count. The other one was an 11 count. So I'm using 3 strands. This is a 14 count, and that's the picture. So I guess you could leave them all like that, but at Temu they had changed them all into bookmarks. So Here we go. This is where I'm going to put my needle minder. Let me grab it and we'll put it on together. It's right here on the table somewhere. I mean, I just had it 30 seconds ago. There we go. So I think this is a perfect size for this one. Whoops. There we go. Move him over in the corner. So this one here goes way to the edges. I had to put some masking tape because it wasn't finished at the end. So it's not going to get the corner. I'm just going to have to hand do it without a frame on it. But the thread, I've only started it, but the threads seem really good. Like they're all laying flat so far. So yeah, I decided to kit up a couple little small ones. Yeah, so far so good. I can't really put an opinion on that until I do it a little bit more. Is because it's nice out, we've been busy, and I thought, you know what, you could just take this and do an hour of it, and I don't have to bring all my big ones out and get it all set up. So I think this week I'm going to work on all my small ones, and we'll check how progress I do next Monday. So today, though, we are going to work on my bead it one, which I have done a little bit of, and I don't know what I did with the picture. Oh, here it is. I knew it was somewhere on my table. So this is the one we're working on today. This is from Dream Stitch. It's a bead it one. I am still way up here. I thought I was halfway. I am not halfway. But wait till you see it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have it in this. I just put it in the plastic because I ripped it, as you can see right here. So put it in the plastic. I need it sometimes, but not a lot. And it has 36 colors on it. And here we go, my friends. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. Let's see if I can get it the right side up. Let me move my water. Oh my gosh, look at that. Doesn't that look fantastic? I am so happy with the way it's turning out. It's not completely straight on the frame here, but let's come out this way. But it's turning out like, finished most of the waterfall. I thought it looked really pretty. The sun looks great. Look at the building. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. So I think 105 is halfway. So I'm getting in there. Today, this week I worked on here because a lot of this was empty, like with all the pinks and some of the blues in here. So I finished all that up. And then I did a little bit of the green on this side. So and the waterfall. The waterfall needed some filling in. So not a lot of progress, but not bad, not bad. So let me get set up and we'll do a little together. Hey, I'm back. Sorry, the camera's shaking. Hold still. There we go. So I put it on one of these sticky pads. I stick it right on the beads. I don't think it really damages them. They're glass. I've never had a problem. I probably wouldn't do it if it's the plastic ones, because they're a lot more fragile. And I don't take the whole top of it off. I just kind of put it sideways and put a little beads because you're working one color at a time. So let's get closer and get into it. I am tired today. I am tired. We're going to go off screen. We're at the corner a little bit. Be patient, my friends. I'm just going to move over. That wasn't too bad, I don't think. So let's see what we can do. Which way is better? Yeah, I think that's okay that way, don't you think? So I had a busy couple of days. So Thursday I was doing my video for Saturday, and then my daughter messaged me, needed me to go to the vet with Luna. I am upset about Luna, so we're not going to talk Luna today. We'll talk Luna Wednesday because I don't want to cry. So he's still with us, so that is at least as good. But I was pretty tired. And then my friend had a loss. She lost her brother, and then, everybody texting, and some of our old friends were texting me, asking me how she was and stuff. So she's doing okay. It's sad. He was young. So Thursday was super stressful. I left the house at 11. I didn't get home till 8 with the cat. I had to take him down to a special emergency vet. And then Friday, I got up. I was so tired, but we went to do fused glass, my friend and I. So we drove down. It was about 2 hours from here. We took the long way, which was super nice. And then we went and had lunch at a really nice place by the water. Like really nice. I couldn't believe it. She just kind of put it in and we found it. So we lucked out there. And then we did our fused glass. So I'll show you when that is done. Oh, I had my pottery. I forgot to show you. I'll show you in the next video. For my sister-in-law, I went and did some pottery with my friend at my sister-in-law's pottery place, but it's in the other room. I'll show you on Wednesday. But that was a full day doing, because you had 4 pieces of glass to decorate, and you put little glass beads on it and pieces of glass, and then they fire it. So then my friend was going to a concert in Toronto, so I dropped her off downtown Toronto. I can drive in Toronto. I've done it a million times, but I was tired already. But I didn't mind. She's good company. So, and driving home, I thought it was Friday night. It was going to be busy, but it was actually not a bad drive home. So that worked out okay. And then Saturday, I got up. We had a bunch of running around to do, and we had to go to my parents. I had to set them up their new cable. Between my brother and I, because my brother had got there earlier and called, we were on the phone for 3 hours to cancel from their old house and set up the new one. Isn't that the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard? Yeah. They usually send a thing to ask you how the service was. I am definitely gonna complain. Could you imagine my dad sitting on there for 3 hours? So then we came home. We had a bunch of stuff to do. I'm just exhausted. And then today, Sunday, we went and met our friends. We went for breakfast at a really nice place. It was good. And then we went to a little antique market and walked the little town. It was nice, but even my husband was tired. He's actually having a nap right now. So, yeah, so I'm exhausted. But the good thing is when you're doing stuff like that, like I have an hour here, I have an hour there, I was doing the little projects. So, like this morning before we left, I got my cross stitch out and I did that little chicken one at the bottom there, the 11 count. And then, no, I didn't. I did that yesterday when I had a little bit of time. I did the other one with the flowers on it this morning. So that I don't mind. So I think this week I'm going to work on a couple of little ones. My friend has 25 whips. Can you imagine? I think that's awesome. I don't know how many I have, but I'm going to count. And I was going to add one, but I didn't want to do the painting fairy, so we'll see what the teamy ones are like and what they end up like. So that is the plan this week. It's just for cross stitches. No big one, just working on little ones. Maybe I can finish the one on the 4th season. I can finish that square there. And then go from there. I got a couple things going on this week. Tomorrow, although I am staying home, it's supposed to be nice. I'm hoping I can go outside and I can show you a bit of my backyard and show you my setup for cross stitch or diamond painting, and then do some outside. I'm going to try to do that. I was going to try to do a video and show you, but I just haven't had the time. Get over there, here or there. My dog's got an eye infection on top of everything else, and I think the animals, because I'm usually home, and I think they're a little sad. No one's been home. My daughters went to Toronto for 2 days, so, and then they've been working. So, I think tomorrow's a home day. Tuesday, I might meet my friend. If not, I'm just going to drop something off at our house on Tuesday. Wednesday is the celebration of life I have to go to. I'm going to see one of my friends I haven't seen in a while. We're going to go together, I think. Oh, why can't I find this hole? Hello? There we go. And then Thursday, we're going to go pick up the fused glass in the Niagara region. And my husband is picking up a car part in that area too. So we thought we'd make a day of it. I found a little, it's called Balls Falls. So we thought we would go check that out because we're over there as long as the weather holds out. It's supposed to be super hot here next week. So they're saying lots of thunderstorms, but it's hard to say because sometimes it's thunderstorms because of the heat. So we'll see how that plays out, but we're going to do that. And then thank goodness my husband's working all weekend. I need a break. So that's why I said the smaller projects are good because if I have an hour here or there, it's easy to pull a smaller one out than it is to pull a big one out. So that is good. So I think tomorrow, oh no, the girls are home. My son's working and my husband, but I'm sure they've had a busy couple of days. They're going to a concert tonight. So one of their friends, I don't know, it's a big long story, but their friend's having a concert at their house. So they are going to be tired tomorrow. So I probably will not see them. So it'll be a nice quiet day for me. I need one of those. The animals will be happy I'm home for sure. But, ugh, you know, it's been busy. My husband needs a nap. So I'm driving home. He goes, I don't feel good. I think I need to lie down. I'm like, go for it. I don't know where my dog is right now. Oh, he's sleeping. He's sleeping at my feet. So he's a Shih Tzu. They're prone to eye infections. So he's had it before. So I had medicine. We just have to clean it. But I didn't see him for 2 days, and no one else did anything. So by the time I saw him on Friday night, his eye was completely, couldn't even see out of it. I felt so sorry for him. No one else noticed, the poor puppy. So I think my husband was busy, but anyways, he's okay. I think he can relax. I'm here, so. Ow, I just poked myself. That's not good. So I was going to count my whips, but I don't know how many I have. I'm going to count them tonight, I think. I'll let you know next week how many cross-stitch whips. I think I can do the same thing with my diamond paintings. I'm going to mainly work on little ones unless I have a full free day, but I don't have a full free day. I think tomorrow's my only, well, maybe Friday. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. We'll see how it plays out. Oh, now my son's leaving. Oh, quiet house, so it's nice. I don't know where Luna went. I gotta check on Luna. Ugh, I want to tell you, but I'm gonna cry. So we'll leave that for Wednesday. I should be better. My parents' condo was really nice. It was nice out there. The sun was shining, and we got a nice balcony. Looks out at the water, and there's a boardwalk there. So it's super nice out there. Could you imagine 3 hours to change your service? It's like ridiculous, I think. They used to have a thing where they'd call you back when they had a free agent, but they didn't have that option, my brother said. So at least my brother and I tag team, so it wasn't a full thing. This is a pretty color, isn't it? This is like turning out really nice. I really, really enjoy this. It does take a bit to set up, so I usually do it when I got more than a couple hours, at least a couple hours. But I completely am enjoying this for sure. It is fun and so pretty. I like it. Ugh. I definitely like summer because you're a lot busier, not stuck in the house, but I'm not used to so much on the go. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to take the puppy for a walk Well, I guess he's not a puppy, is he? The old man. Zeus for a walk. The dog, and then have a nap. And I think today is not, we're going to barbecue, but I think we're going to do takeout. I'm too tired. Okay, let's finish this one up. And then, is that too far to go up here? Too much of a jump? I don't know, but I'm going to bring it up here and leave it and then make that decision later. So we're going to do this over here. So let me come out a bit. You can watch me set up. It's not overly exciting. So they came in all these little baggies with the numbers on them. Some of them I put in containers. I'll show you. The other color I got in a container. I have not sat outside all week. Well, since Wednesday, I think. Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'm itching to get out there. I went out there when I got home with the dog. You know, it was so nice out there, but I don't know if I can have time today. I don't know. Maybe if I have a little lie down, I'll feel better and make dinner and we can go for a swim or something. I don't know. So I usually lift them up like that so I don't spill them everywhere. There we go. And thread it up. What did I do with the needle? There we go. This is where I need a needle minder, right, Jamie? That's probably, she probably watched me put the needle there and said, if you had your needle minder on. And she would not be wrong, would she? Chipped one of my nails. I had to find a nail file, like, I don't know. Lots of stuff. Oh, yeah. Yesterday we went out to my friend's house and dropped some stuff off for her and the kids. The one that lost a family member. Went out there and dropped some stuff off for her. She has little kids, so I dropped some. Her one daughter loves sweet treats. I think they all do, so I dropped some sweet treats off for them and flowers for her. So that was nice. And then my husband and I stopped and got an ice. Oh, that was way too much hand. Sorry about that. Woohoo, sorry about that. I was not paying attention. I will switch hands. And then we were driving home and I said to my husband, I said, I feel like Dairy Queen. We stopped and I got a dip cone from Dairy Queen. Oh gosh, it was so good. It was good. There we go. That is what we got going on in this house. One thing with this dream stitch, you have to say, the symbols are like nicely centered, and easy to read. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes this X had this one with it, like right here. But even that, like, it's not horrible. You're not gonna really get caught up. So I definitely like that. You can just whip away. Sometimes, like my 11 count from Dream Stitch, the big sewing room one is you really got to pay attention that you don't mix up the symbols. But this one here, you can just whip along. Am I fast at this? No. Is it a race? No. Do I want to be finished? Well, it'd be nice to make it halfway. Feels like you accomplished something. So I think like 105 is halfway. So I am not. I have to do all this, like all in here to get to 100. So that's okay. That's why I thought too, it can start some smaller projects. Feel like you finished something. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this when it's done. How would you frame this up? I might have to go and look how you would frame this up, because this is my very first beaded glass bead embroidery. So I think I might want to frame it and hang it. I have a spot over my computer that I can hang it. Well, I got a couple of small ones over there, but I can take those down and put this one up here. I got my punch needle. I can take those down, and I don't know. How would you frame it? Any suggestions? Please let me know. Okay, we'll do this row. And then I'm going to call it, but I'm going to download this video, finish these threads, I think. And put this down for, I think, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Unless I put it on display where I can see it, and then I get the urge for it. So my son's calling me, so I'm going to call it. Actually, I'll be back. Hang on. Hey, sorry about that. He was calling, had a couple questions, you know. There we go. So I'm going to finish. I know I was just looking at it. So pretty, eh? I'm going to finish these 2 threads up and carry on. It is so nice. I have to say, I really liking the way it turns out. So, oh, sun looks good. I know I could just sit here and look at it all day. So anyways, whatever you're doing, happy crafting, and I'll see you in the next video.